going on, everybody? Today, I just kind of wanted to talk about how do we balance time? Because for me, this has been something that I wouldn't say has been like a struggle, but the past week, I've been having a lot of things coming up, whether that be work, whether that be just trying to get rest, just stuff, I got to do around the house, things of that nature. And I've recorded a couple of videos, but I don't know, they just weren't really what I wanted them to be. Like, the ideas were good, but what I was talking about in the videos, and I felt like just how I was doing it wasn't the best. And that's been a problem for me with these videos and this channel. I did make a video about consistency, which is kind of funny, because I haven't uploaded in like a week. But, to be fair to me, I was working all last week, and I should have had a video prepared. How I normally want to do this, channel is I'll have a video or two prepared for when I'm working so they can still go up. So then when I do have time off, I can then record videos in preparation kind of for the next week. So I'm always in a way a step ahead, if that makes any sense. So it kind of like loops back to like, how can we balance time? How can you balance everything in your life? Because if you think about time and just in a day, there's 24 hours, right? Everyone knows that. 8 of those hours you're usually sleeping, right? I'd say 6 to 8. I feel like most people get 6 to 8 hours. It's how much I think you should be getting. Yes, like hypothetically you could be getting like no sleep, but that's not going to work in the long term. And if you want to have a consistent schedule, that's not going to be consistent. Trust me. I've done days where I get literally no sleep or like 1 or 2 hours. It's not fun. You do not want to do that every day. If anyone tells you, that's how they work and operate, like, yes, that might be true, but they're gonna, what's the word? They're gonna like collapse and they're gonna break at one point. Because even Kobe Bryant, people would say, and me included, he has one of the greatest work ethics of all time. It's someone I actually look up to. He used to talk about how he was younger. He would basically do the same thing. He'd get like no sleep, and he would do that to maximize his time for training and kind of stuff of that nature. And he said at some point when he got older, like he couldn't do that anymore, and he kind of realized. And you want to create good habits early on, so let's say 6 to 8 hours of sleep, right? And that's already 6 or 8 hours of your day gone. So if you sleep for 8 hours and you work for 8 hours, hypothetically, I mean, some people work like 12 hours, like I'll be working 10 to 11 hours, so it's like it's a lot different, right? And like that leaves you with a couple hours left of time, which it's kind of up to you how you want to spend that time. And sometimes it's kind of impossible for you to work on maybe hobbies you want to, because you have to focus on getting the groceries, cleaning up around the house, making the dinner, whatever it is. Like there's stuff that has to be done before the stuff that you want to be done. And it's kind of tough. And I think one thing I'm realizing is like time is so valuable, and everyone says that once you get older you kind of lose the freedom and stuff, but it's really true. Like I wouldn't even say I'm at the point where like I have so much like responsibility, like I have like a whole family and everything, but I'm starting to get to the point where it's like I'm working full time now, like pretty much 10 to 11 hours a day, and I'm on the night shift, so that shit is already like flipped to my schedule. So first of all, I'm not even awake half the time when mostly everyone is. And what was kind of funny is before I actually switched to the night, I had a little like schedule on my phone where it was after I would come home from work, I would do certain things. So I would stretch, I would, I think, take a shower, I'd work on a video or whatever, and like clean the room up or whatever. Like I had a set schedule that I was going to follow, so I could be consistent with it and be able to manage my time better, because I don't think I'm the worst at, time management, but I think a schedule doesn't hurt at all. Like, it can only help you, I feel like. So the kind of thing I'm stuck in right now is like, how do I personally find a schedule that works right now for me just being on the night? The night shift, I should say, is very tough mentally on you. And for me, I'll be working from 8 p.m. to 6:30. Sometimes I come in earlier too, so like sometimes it's 7 p.m. to 6:30. And how I do it is normally when I just come home, I try to pass out instantly, so then I can wake up at like 2 p.m., have some time. But even then, it's like, for me, what happens is like, that is fine, like it can work, but my brain is so used to like, when it gets to like 7, 8, that's when I'm gonna like go home still. Like I feel like I'm still kind of like messed up from that, because like when I wake up at like 2 or whatever, and like I'm like talking to like people, like some of my friends or whatever that aren't working that day, it's like I know at some point I'm gonna have to get off and I'm gonna have to go to work for another like 10 hours. So it's like, I don't know, it's kind of just like a weird, like, I guess mind fucking away. Like it just, and I've been on the night shift now for like 2 months, but still, it's still tough. Like I'm still like struggling with that, and it's kind of why like I wanted to make the video about like just managing my time, because it's something I believe everyone struggles with. It's not just because I'm on this night shift that like I'm struggling with time. Like if I was on, you know, the day shift or whatever, I'd still like have problems. It would just, there's other stuff that would come up then. And my pickaxe just broke. God damn it, bro. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like all I really wanted to talk about is just kind of explaining my situation, talking it out, because there's a lot more to it, but just kind of wanted to just talk about, like, you know, managing time. I want you guys, like, who are watching this, leave comments down below, like, how do you manage your time? What do you struggle with? And hopefully, you know, in the comments, we can together, you know, explain our situations and help each other out, because everyone is always struggling with something. It doesn't have to be like time management, it could literally be anything. A lot of the times we like hold that in and we don't tell anyone, but I think it's important to sometimes explain, you know, what's going on, because there's people out there who do care. So yeah, that was pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching. Try to stay consistent from now on. I need to make sure I record a couple videos in advance. So yeah, appreciate it. Like always, take care.